What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Welcome back, Jeff Shears Show. Of course, the one, the only, Jeff Shears. Welcome to New Jersey, where it's motherfucking 90 motherfucking degrees right now. Welcome to the summertime, kids. I'm sweating like a runaway slave. Woo! Damn, the railroad is looking good. Let me introduce the room like I always do. Truth, what's going on, my good man?
Another blessed day, another blessed day.
Tonight is just the two of us. You know how we do. We rock up in here. I think everybody will be watching and people will be joining us later.
And you're not telling the truth. It's like 96 or something. It's unbearable.
It was brutal, my nigga. It was brutal. That shit was brutal, man. I don't even know, nigga. I was sweating. I had the slave shakes, nigga. It was horrible. It was horrible.
That's bad. Like when you at a place that has central air, you don't want to walk outside.
Yeah, facts.
So you
nigga,
act like you got more shit to do. Like them motherfuckers over there look hot. But shout out to all the ice cream places. I know the lines were ridiculous. Yes. Everybody wanted to get that homemade ice cream.
Yes. I haven't had homemade ice cream in years, man. Yes.
Man, to be honest, there's one near where we at, straight down, just before the one way.
Boulevard.
Yeah, straight down, just before the one way.
Yeah.
But to me, the best is the one in Patterson across the street from the cemetery.
I think I know what you're talking about. But I vaguely remember. But yeah, I mean, some good spots. There's some hidden spots in gyms in Jersey. Like a nigga hungry. Tonight, not really much said. I really jumped on just the regular bullshit. Excuse me. I wanted to bring up one thing here. Give me that picture, please. Remember this bitch? Miss, let me shoot you because I think you're reaching through a fucking window, bitch. Well, surprise, surprise, she got off. She shot, if you remember, Terrence Crutcher, the gentleman who was walking backwards, trying to go through his car with his hands up through the window, and the window was open, and they were far away, and the husband was in the helicopter saying he looks like a bad guy, and they put some rounds in him. Y'all remember that picture? If y'all remember. She got off yesterday.
Did they say reason? Like, I don't know. What was the first?
She was on trial for manslaughter.
Charges? Okay,
manslaughter. They were trying to get her for manslaughter.
Oh, they weren't going to get her for that. Who charged her for that? That was stupid.
Well, why was it stupid?
You're not going to get a white police officer shooting a black man.
What's good, folks in the room?
For manslaughter. That's not going to happen. Unless that shit happened in Compton. Like you had, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I mean, I'm serious. Like, not manslaughter. I think manslaughter carries at least 8 years.
Yeah, but that would be manslaughter, man. Or
but
whatever form
that's
of
not
it.
what
She
you
fucking
no. What she did was it was first degree fucking murder. But what you should have hit it with was the lesser charge, and then let her do some time. I think the prosecutor did a complete fuck up by trying to get that 5 to 8 years out of her. In this situation, you want her to do some jail time. And you want her to lose her job. And I understand it doesn't sound like it's a big thing, but repeatedly over and over and over again, you have Caucasian people shooting black people, getting paid by being home and not getting any jail time at all. I don't know why that prosecutor thought that this time was going to be any different. What you should have been shooting for is for her to do some kind of time, have some type of record, and lose her job.
Fuck out of here. I'm with you. I mean, you got to get something for it. There has to be some type of retribution. But whatever they could try to get her on, they were going to try to get her on that point. And I guess he felt manslaughter was the easiest case, was a better case, a better charge. She got away. The family, of course, believes she got away with murder.
Well, that's evident.
Yeah, pretty much. She has multiple accounts of battered reports in her history with drugs has been reported,
and her career.
In her own background. So she was no angel. So I mean, at this point, it was hard. The jury deliberated for a few hours.
Came back.
Do
we know how many white or
she
black?
feared for her life. It's Oklahoma, my nigga. So I guarantee you. I guarantee you we had 80% white.
We got a lot of black people in Oklahoma.
I guarantee you we had 80% white. I don't know. I don't even know. It's a good one. Tulsa? Yeah, maybe Tulsa. Tulsa's a big city?
Yeah.
Is it?
I think it's the biggest.
It's heard of, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, here's to me the real sad part about it. All right, you have a gentleman who lost his life here for complying with police officers.
But don't forget that her whole defense was based off she felt fear for her life. I'm 6 feet away. I'm gonna give it a benefit of the doubt. I said they're 6 feet away. Well, I'm gonna give it a benefit of the doubt. That's it.
I say this from the angle that she's at, and the fact that if I'm looking at this photo now, I'm looking and I'm seeing that okay, there's no light shining, so it's nothing that would have been
last
glaring.
year in September.
Right,
I remember this shit.
I'm looking, and there's no way you can't tell that window isn't up.
If you fucking right on it, as far as close
the way she is, she's the one in the back. Her angle, she's approaching the vehicle exactly where she's supposed to approach the vehicle on the angle, and this man is applying by putting his hand on top.
Remember, his hands was on his head. Remember that? They had him. They had him. See, I don't get it. This shit like this, man, it definitely let you know. This is the point. This is the fact why we need to be in higher positions to write laws that will sustain when people do shit like this. You get what I'm saying? Who polices the police? Nobody. And that's the simplest of terms. Nobody polices the police. Nobody's in charge of the FBI. Look at the bullshit with FBI right now. Going against Trump. What? You gonna do it? You gonna do something on me, nigga? You're fired.
Well, that's genius.
Put my cousin.
I continue to give this man credit. Like
that nigga's a genius too. Y'all sleep on this boy. He's running this shit like a fucking business.
That's
nigga.
The way it's supposed to be.
And he is cutting throats and dodging bullets, nigga. I ain't seen this much action since The Matrix.
Yeah,
fuck this nigga.
Much.
This nigga is doing every move.
You move like them. How did you do it?
Yeah, you gotta remember the madness here. You gotta fucking remember the madness. The shit like this that keeps going on, man. If we do not take action, go out and vote, become part of your city council, go become part of your government in some fucking way, you're doomed to repeat this shit. They're gonna get away with it because they can.
What's gonna happen is just like the gentleman in DC, someone's gonna get sick. Someone's gonna get tired, and they're gonna take action. And I'm not saying that I think that's something that should be done, but here's the thing that I'm talking about. The prosecutor,
I'm with you.
Just like they do when the black person is on the other end of the case, the first thing you start doing is assassinate characters. Okay, I want to know why you have a junkie on the force in the first place.
Because they can again. Laws that keep allowing this shit to happen. I'm gonna be honest. Look at all these people coming out claiming mental health. That nigga got 144 guns, and when he shot everybody else, that nigga said, "Oh, I was just a little depressed." Word, my nigga, word. You get what I'm saying? Like you give these laws there, man. We know shit gotta change. But the more we keep allowing it, you get it. Like,
no, I understand what you're saying.
Everything you're gonna say, it makes complete sense. Why are we allowing this shit to do it? Why? Look at this shit. Today is Thursday. What? The 18th, May 18th. Look what happened in New York City. The motherfucker hit. Did you heard what happened in Times Square today?
Nah, what happened?
The dude drove into. Remember Remember how you used to be able to drive through it and they put that big pedestrian area there now?
Yeah.
Motherfucker hit 22 people and killed one person.
Are you serious? Was he
not drunk? He had a history of being drunk. Not drunk. I was gonna bring this shit up today. I was just like, I don't want to do it. They said the motherfucker was possibly being on synthetic marijuana. Synthetic marijuana, my nigga.
Was white, black, or
Spanish?
He's Spanish. Yeah. They're gonna throw that nigga to the wolves.
And ex-military. Said all his problems happened after he came back. His friends was like, he's a great person. He loves his country because everybody thought it was terrorism, with the shit with France and niggas, hijacking the trucks and running into the crowd. So they thought this shit was happening like that, but It wasn't. Said the nigga was just a little high, but has history of fucking drunk driving, and all after he came back from the military. So automatically they're mounting that defense of PTSD.
PTSD.
And I'm not taking nothing away from the homie, but I'm just saying. You know what I mean? You get what I'm saying? It's like, okay, nigga, if you got that DWI, I'm gonna be 1,000. You shouldn't even be driving right there. Now he would have took the car still probably. You get what I'm saying? But at least you did your due diligence,
right?
You know?
Wow.
22 people. One girl lost her life. I think she was from Michigan or something. 18-year-old girl too. Tourist.
Damn.
Here with her whole family, her sister and father and shit. Tourism for New York City is getting fucked up, y'all. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, police force down there is serious too, yo. It's really serious.
I just want y'all to understand this shit. When the fuck do we have to gain control again?
I mean, I wish I could. I mean, us saying over and over again it's wrong is just like
it's been wrong.
It's beating a dead horse. But what I will say, history has always shown us, sooner or later, someone gets fucking tired.
Facts.
Someone somewhere gets fucking tired, and they start reacting. And, you know, unfortunately, sometimes other people get caught in the crossfire than it's poor person or whatever situation may be. But, I mean...
What's good to the room? I see y'all there. What's up?
What's good? It started with well, I wouldn't say it started, but, you know, I think the main one was the Garner situation. Again. You have a police officer who's supposed to be held to the law using a legal move, and he got away with it.
I'm sweating like a runaway slave in this motherfucker.
And all they did was give the family, what was it, $6 million, something like that?
That's it.
And be like, you know, sorry for your death, but take this $6 million.
But again, it's shit like that allows it to happen, though. You get what I'm saying? Money don't bring a person back. I'm not going to say, what'd you say?
Is she allowed to go back on the force?
Let me see what Heavy News is saying. So Betty Shelby is the name. Not guilty is what they deliberated. For a life, her whole defense, she feared for her life.
See, this is okay, hold on for a second. Hold on. All right, let's bring this picture back up. What was he going to throw? Air? A hair? Follicle? His shirt? Where were you feared for your life at? And 2, where's your police car? 3, why would you walk that far away from your police car?
The police car was there. Remember, had the long view camera.
Right, but we're looking at right here. Her police car is nowhere in the
That was
picture.
the helicopter. That's where her husband was in the
right,
helicopter.
but I'm saying, if you look at this picture right here, okay, if you were feared for your life, you would have opened your police door, place yourself behind your police door with your firearm out. That's fear for your life. Not leaving your vehicle, approaching the suspect.
Look, man, I'm gonna tell you like this. I mean, as far as this, it doesn't say anything about her losing anything. I'm not sure if she's been fired or let go. I'm pretty sure they're probably gonna give her a package. Like, look, here, get out on your pension and get the fuck out. You know, just because this is bad publicity. I'm gonna be 110% honest. They're gonna have to do something to recover. It's just looking bad. It's looking bad. It's like the shit don't ever stop, but when you don't punish the people who do shit like this, it allows people to have that belief, and this supports that belief that, you know, the government ain't shit, the cops ain't shit. They really don't care for you. They care for your work, your dollars, but they don't care for you. And it just backs it up again and again. I can't sit here, and I just wanted to bring it up to keep, because I like to keep track of shit like this when people do get, you know, when we get answers or we get things like this. But after a while, it's a joke. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, you got the license to kill. Now, I've said shit like that. Let me be on the force and let me get the badge. I may be tripping like her. Oh, that bitch sneezed. Nigga, I had to put 10 in her. You know, I don't know. I'm going to be honest. You want to get home too, but you got to be smart. You got to think about shit. And your background does play into it. You live in these country, backwood, Midwest areas. Nigga, they already got a view of you. They got a view of me. You get what I'm saying? The darker you are, the more scarier you are. If you look like a house nigga, I talk to this nigga. If you look like a field nigga, nah, nigga, we gotta come guns out.
He definitely was a large person, but you know the sad thing is, I guess they're looking at it just like we say, like, you know, major companies do, depending if they want to recall a vehicle or just wait till someone
and wait till something happens.
dies and then
once the
gets
numbers
sued.
happen up.
They're looking at it from this situation. Okay, we want to have a win. Not win-win, but we want to have the best possible scenario we can have.
Exactly.
What we don't want is we do not want a white person getting convicted for killing a black person because it's going to start a chain reaction and there's going to situations going to happen. This is how they're thinking.
Of course.
And two, what we can do is give the family a couple of dollars and that'll shut niggas the fuck up.
That's probably going to be next because they're probably going to go to the civil suit.
Oh, civil, absolutely.
And then, the town is going to settle out, you know what I'm saying? Take this 2 point whatever billion or mil, you get what I'm saying? And roll your ass to New York City or something.
Exactly.
Like, get the fuck out of Dodge, nigga, because you're not welcome here no more. You got to understand how the shit works, man. It's a weird world. I definitely... I mean, I wish the family the best, but I mean, at the end of the day, did we see this coming? Yeah, we saw it coming. We laughed and giggled. We saw this shit coming, though. Did I hope that, she would be convicted or trialed of something? Yeah. But this sets it out there, dude. I tell you time and time and again, if you don't get out and become part of the main system, their system, and learn how to finagle and make the fucking rules and set forth laws and all this other good shit, you're gonna fucking lose every day. Every day in the court of law, you're gonna lose. Take me to court, nigga. How many times companies will definitely fuck you over? So why not the town or the local government themselves?
No, I totally agree with you. And I always tell people in this, like any black person that ever quotes the Constitution, I want to slap the shit out of.
Yo, you're losing. You're losing.
In the same Constitution you quote and tells you you're a third of a human being.
Yeah. You're not even a full.
You're not even a full person. You know what I mean? Here's the thing. Jeff hit it right on the head. In this day and age, the best way to take effect is to get position and power. Okay, you really want to start changing your community? Don't do what Black Lives Matter nigga did.
What, do ads, nigga?
That nigga talked hella shit, got that check, and then the period and started talking about fashion immediately. But no, do like, he started out, run for mayor, run for councilman. These are situations of people that have say-sos or opportunities to really make a difference. Dude. So instead of sitting on your ass saying, why is this, why is that? No, go out. You got
no. I can only reiterate it again. Get up off your butt and become sort of something. Begin that organization that has weight and something that you make and moves and where you control. That's true power. That's when motherfuckers start to respect you. That's why they don't see you as equals. You get what I'm saying? You're just one little fucking person there making noise right now. You get together, you get some power behind you and start to make these laws, start to do these actions, start to buy this property, start to own shit. Then you come across as a real threat. They may have to take your ass out like Malcolm and Martin. I don't know, but nigga, at the end of the day, that's real talk.
So what they did with your other story with the
which one?
The two African brothers earning their hair products.
Yeah.
Kunta and them niggas getting a little too motherfucking close to our billions. So we need to put some shit out there, and they tried to hurt the company.
Look at that new commercial, nigga.
Yeah.
Look, but
y'all niggas need to stay in your lane.
And they learned how to use the crabs in the barrel mentality against us. Oh, they sure did.
We will turn on each other.
Look at them niggas hating niggas now. Yeah. Look at them. Look at them.
But again, at the end of the day, Jeffrey, again, right on the head. Start making changes. Start running for a local councilman.
Yeah, it's a joke.
Forget what TV and everything tells you. Not every fucking black person has a felony. You know what I mean? Not every black person has gotten arrested. No. See what your qualifications are. I guarantee you could do that and you can run. Right. A lot of these councilmen and stuff like that don't have running mates and they get reelected anyway. If you have a good following, hey, there are more poor people. I don't care if you're black, white, whatever it is, Indian. There are more poor people than there are rich people. If you create a nice, I don't want to say package or whatever, but if you come up with a good strategy to make sure that everyone starts to feel better about themselves, better jobs, better community. You know, you can't tell me you can't walk in fucking Fort Lee, but you could walk in the fucking Fourth. You know, it's something's wrong there.
Pretty much. Pretty fucking much. Hey, but on that note, best of luck to the family,
Bitch gonna get hit with a rock. I'm just saying.
She got to move out of town too. Word up. She can't make it.
Somebody, I'm saying.
Oh man, but I like how you said with the strategy. That's a great transition into the next one. I want to introduce you to the motherfucking Genius Award, motherfucking nigga here right now. Woo, LeVar Ball. This motherfucker. I tried to stay away. Let me back it up. While I'm sweating here, looking like Kunta Jr. Nigga, fuck this shit. I'm a sneakerhead. I love kicks, man. Worked in the sneaker store to high school to college. I got a bunch of pairs stored away, ain't wore yet. It's just I'm a sneaker fiend. Love it. I can't fuck around with the shit that his motherfuckers doing. I tried to stay away from the story. I didn't really want to bring shit up or talk about other stuff. But I respect it because now people, they were hating on him for the idea, but they never really saw what the fuck the full package was that's coming behind it. Now, I always want y'all to see. He's fixing his fan. Thank Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. I always want people to see what's really going on behind it. You got to remember, business moves, man. It's a strategy to this shit. Ain't nothing overnight. Ain't nothing, Rome wasn't built in a day. Shit wasn't going on. It's definitely a method to the madness here. And the gentleman's got it. I believe he hands down, I don't know if he stumbled upon this shit or he just studied this shit and was like, I need to make a lot of attention. So let me take you into the 2017, in my opinion, corny kicks. These shits look horrible. Motherfucking dude. Them Under Armour joints, they give that nigga Steph Curry shit a run. That's what the fuck they give him for. Yeah. It ain't a Nike, it ain't a Adidas, ain't fucking that. So if you haven't noticed, the beginning of the month, we're the 18th now, so about the 5th, he announced his son, who is a prospect, Lonzo Ball, one of the top picks for the NBA. Was supposed to be one of the top picks. This gentleman has his own shoe. He said he wouldn't fuck with any of the top brands unless it was going to be for a billion. $1 billion deal.
Oh, break that. Hold on. How many scoring titles has he won?
Who? The boy?
Yeah.
Oh, I have no idea.
He ain't even in the NBA fucking A yet. Nigga, you ain't even in the NBA. You talking about $1 billion deal?
Daddy said Daddy is making the moves here. Daddy was a football player. I think he played for your squad, the Jets.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. I don't remember him being on a super highlight reel, but
no.
Daddy got a little bit of knowledge to him. I give him that, the way that field could run. I'm not going to knock his hustle. So they released their own kicks. That's the bottom of the shoe.
I like the bottom.
Yeah, I mean, you can't fuck
like
with
the bottom.
Billionaire Ballers. Oh my God, I can't even get it. This is the what the fuck they call this piece of shit show?
Hey, it's the
Zoe
2 is worth 200. Sorry, 200.
No, it's $495. Mind you, now this was the beginning of May, so
right.
People have ordered them.
Are you serious?
They have sold under 600 pairs. Under 600 pairs. That's what is being reported. At $495 a pair. That's roughly that's around $297,000.
So let me ask this question: who is the sneaker made by?
Nobody, themselves. This is their prototype. They made it. They marked it up, and then they have whatever little company put the shoe together. Now, it looks like the Kobe lows. It looks like it's not necessarily a bad shoe. It's nothing there that really
Shit look like a New Balance to me.
Yeah, it could have been anything. You put some stripes on it, could have been, you know what I mean? It's almost generic. It's almost generic. You know what I mean? We've seen this model style before.
I'm really trying to see why the fuck is it $495?
Right. Like, even with any of those signs on it, it looks, you get what I'm saying? It could rock. That's the price point they set it at. And they were like, why'd you price the shoe so high? Now, if you ask me, besides him being unknown, it's not a Jordan brand. You got to remember, the kids today wear Jordans, but these motherfuckers never saw him play. You have to remember that shit.
Agreed.
They never saw him play. They didn't watch the old highlight reels. They wasn't there when the originals or the fucking when he was in the Olympics. You know what I'm saying? The generation that's wearing them shits now.
Damn, you brought it back.
Remember that with the Olympic specials? When they came out?
He had to cover the Converse shit.
Yeah, I remember that. Nobody saw the motherfucker play, but they all thirst after these shoes. $300.
I think it's from the business standpoint, it has already been established years. Now, I do give this man credit for trying to start. Here's the problem I have with it.
Okay, go ahead. What's your problem?
Okay. How many NBA titles he has? 0. How many scoring titles? 0. How many most valuable? Nothing. He does an MVP, nothing. He has not played 1 second in the NBA yet.
Right.
He's a prospect. I've seen dudes light up college be ass in fucking the NBA.
Right.
So I understand him having the great business sense and faith in his son. But Jordan can sell his sneakers like that, whether people have seen him play or know or not. The man trophies and rings speaks for itself. His name carries that weight.
His brand. And these people don't have a brand yet.
At all. Not to say 400. Like, here's the thing. You a sneakerhead. So a person could talk about some Jordan number 2s and say $495. You dig in your pocket immediately.
You get it. Right. We're gonna round it up. I got it.
Immediately. Right. You not coming to me with no motherfucking Zoho 2s and say $495. I'm reaching for the $4 and be like, let me go to the ashtray because I got 95 cents in that motherfucker somewhere. And hey, yes, I think it's a genius move. It's a great move, business move. But I don't know if you're putting way too much pressure on your son.
All right, now I'm with you on the pressure game because he is going to have to have an NBA career.
No. He's going to have to be a superstar. I'm dead serious. Like, LeBron shits don't even sell. Like, here's the thing. When it comes to sneakers, there are very, very few.
Right.
Like, KD's. They move.
Right.
Some Kobe's.
Right. Certain ones, yes.
Magic had like one, and that nigga's a motherfucking legend. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to the sneaker game, it's not like wide open territory here.
All right. The sneaker game, I'm gonna attack in the second part. I respect the move because he's building a buzz and a brand. And people jumped on him at like maybe a week ago talking about, he said, if you're not rocking it, you're not a big baller. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you can't afford it, you're not a big baller. Now, fair enough. Now, people like Wale, another shoehead, you know what I'm saying? Good rapper, great rapper. I love him on there. Another fucking shoehead, though, came out and was like, yo, Jordan never disrespected the people who couldn't afford his shoes, which is a lie. I love you to death, but when you go back to those interviews he's done with sports, let me tell you how he disrespected him. When he said the shoe was never made for you, it was made for the people who could afford it. Now, you're older than I, Truth. Hold on.
Yeah.
When a $125 shoe came out,
I heard the bus. Okay.
click, nigga. When a $125 shoe came out, that was unheard of. Right or wrong, my nigga? Let's be honest, my nigga.
No.
That shit was like, oh, because that was 80. That was come on, man.
Look, no, I'm just serious. No, like
That's right here with this shit.
This man was lit in college.
Now, hold on. We're right. We're gonna get there. I'm not saying that we can't go off to any of the efforts that the son is doing.
Oh, I ain't talking about the son. I'm talking about Jordan. Like,
no. Right. I'm with you. That you can't compare that. I'm not nowhere near comparing the history or the future of the history of so-called. No way. He doesn't have the brand or the brand status. I 110% give you, but this is not unheard of. When a shoe hits the market and the price is outrageous, because I know you had some parents there, just like my father was freaking out, what the fuck price? And I gotta buy 2 pairs for you and your sister? No. And he was like, let's go get them old ass Reeboks for $36.
54.11.
Yes. So that is not unheard of. People, there are a lot of kids with money now that spend for this shit.
But
they're just gonna want it for the status. Now he doesn't have the backing or the brand yet. It's no Jordan brand. No way. Hands down. And people like you and I will buy Jordan because we know the history behind it.
Right.
I remember when these shits came out back in '94, nigga, that was in the summer and I was looking good with this. You get what I'm saying? And you wear those for nostalgia. You ain't got none of that shit with these O's, whatever the fuck these shits.
Yeah, that's the fuck they said. Whatever.
You ain't got none of them shits. Now listen,
these shits look like steel-toe sneakers to me. I'm dead serious, nigga.
Yo, the nigga for that shit called them shits orthopedics. These orthopedics.
It dead serious, yo. Dead
I was rolling.
serious.
He was like, yo, orthopedics for 400? Now hold up. But here we go. You got to remember, he built a brand around it. It was not for the average person right now. Now, I'm not saying that, to me, it doesn't look like a high-tech shoe. I don't see no super technology in it. Nike didn't come in and like, yo, nigga, we had the supercomputer graphic made this shit with the niggas in the moon. You get what I'm saying? This shit is
better
bullshit.
with the Nike logo.
It does. That's what I said. But that's what I said. When nobody wanted to partner with him and he asked for $1 billion because now he upped it to $3 billion. Because once he sold that, so now he has enough to make these shoes for a good run, however much it is. Now, let's get to the business side real quick. Let's just say let's round it to $300,000. Let's say he sold it by the time of airing this. You know, people have bought it. Now, don't forget, superstars have brought this dude. Magazine editors, all this shit. They've invested the money to see the shoe, to get the shoe,
right,
so they can review it, so they can laugh at it. But you paid the $495, dumbass. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? You ain't get no free joints.
I was just watching Compton the other day. He said, I don't give a fuck. They bought it.
They brought it. Nigga, that's it.
What?
Thank you. Now, on the business end, I'm going to be honest. I think whoever partnered to make the shoe, they probably have a percentage deal. Meaning, they may be on some 60-40 shit. Another reason why the shoe would be overpriced than what the next competitor would be. Because if your Kobe's or whatever's going to run like this, the competitive to that model shoe would be $210. They fucking doubled the motherfucker and went up to $4. Probably because they're going to lose it on the back end. You know, they're going to lose it up front, excuse me. Because they got to pay this dude the 60% off top. And because he's already shelling out for the shoe. And then again, the boy has to make a brand. Now, the guy he said he's willing to partner with any of the big three, meaning Nike, Adidas, and I think Under Armour.
If they fit that fucking bill for him.
For $3 billion. And he was like, I don't need it all at once. I just want the shit like handed out. I said, duh, they ain't giving you $3 billion at once, nigga.
Hold on for a second. Hold on. All right. You want one of these major competitors,
yes,
to fork over $3 billion in time,
yes,
for a sneaker that has only accomplished under 300,000 in sales.
Yes, in weeks.
Okay, this is when you say the difference between black people and niggas. Right? Again, hey, genius move, sir.
Think about it. Now,
yes,
all the talking he's been doing, he's been getting back at Charles Barkley, he's been getting at everybody, gaining all this attention.
I remember the first time you said
towards
it was
the fucking thing, towards his product, shit is selling.
No, I remember the first time you talked about it was only like 200-300 sold.
Yeah.
Now there's 600 sold. So what he's doing is working. So yes, this gentleman is a genius.
Fucking genius.
What I'm more worried about is him destroying his son's NBA career before it even starts. Here's the thing. I don't care what team he get drafted by. That nigga better put up 40 points a night. You understand what I'm saying?
Yo, you're stupid.
Like, it better be triple double. No, seriously, it has to be triple. There's no person in the NBA sneaker game or whatever that hasn't had a successful career. Kanye wears Yeezys. Niggas gonna pay 12, two. Let them shits be 12 grand. Nigga gonna spend that for Yeezy.
I told you we went to the sneaker store. I mean, the show, and niggas was buying them shits. And $700, sight unseen, no condition. Like, nothing. I want them.
And it's just because that man name carries weight. He's very successful. He has a successful career. Doesn't matter what it's in, it ends. Now, I didn't hear nothing about them scouts saying this is the number one player or the best player coming out of college they've ever seen. I don't hear any.
He's in the top picks though. They say in the top
pick
picks.
3 billion nigga. This nigga best to be the third coming. Like, it better be 1 on 5 and he's still winning. You know what I'm saying? Like, it has to be one of those players like a LeBron, like a Kobe, like a Michael Jordan. That nigga gonna drop 30, stop the rest. You know what I'm saying? Like, right. That's what those words have to be, because there's nothing you could do with players like that. They're gonna get their Carmelo Anthony's. They're gonna get their points.
I feel you.
If you stop everybody else, you could. Hey, look at history. When Kobe dropped 86, them niggas lost.
Right.
I think Mike dropped 63 one time. Them niggas lost.
Right.
Wilt dropped 100. Them niggas lost. So it's just like, go fucking wild, homie. I'm just gonna stop these niggas over here while you continue to go. But hey, it's a genius move, and I think you're absolutely right. I think it's more of a 70-30 split, as hard as he's going, because
baby.
That price, it has to.
At that price?
It has to be, because the price on that sneaker.
Out the gate like that, you got to remember who built the shoe, who put that shit together. Ain't no super technology in there. You know, it's not like how it was in the 90s when Nike was thinking of new air technology.
They really put thought
around.
Thought into their sneaker designs.
Nah, nigga.
Now it's like, nigga, stitch that shit together.
Put some extra
throw the
super
signs,
glue.
And we good. Yeah.
Right. I'll be scared to wear that shit. Word.
Yeah. Like, damn, nigga, my foot just slipped right the fuck out. Here's the thing. I think you should have did a better design. Black and yellow. I don't know. Maybe a bunch of Latin Kings will buy these shits.
I think black and yellows are good because black and yellow is more black than yellow, and it'll rock. You know what I'm saying? It's simple. I could throw those on some jeans or something. The BBB sign, I know it's your brand, but that shit looks horrible to me.
I thought the shit said New Balance, real talk.
I'm looking at the way it fades out, right? It looks like New Balance. Yeah. Now, I'm with it now. Let's go into the other side of the game, the style. Remember, all the Jordans and styles, nigga. The people who put them shits together, they were stylists. They sit there. When they put those Air Maxes together, they styled them shits. When they gave you certain things, you know, when you got these weird shoes, when you got that, it was a style to them. Let's not be foolish. Yeah, we know the sneaker is built for whatever purpose, but it's like 70% style in there. You know, these shits is going to sell because the way they look. This shit's gonna sell in this part because they rock them like this.
Nigga, just show everybody the bottoms, they'll sell. Like, put these shits on sideways, nigga. You'll be all right.
Like, yo, there's not style in there. This shit is a generic brand. You need to partner with like Kanye on that shit, nigga, before to get some movement out of that.
I think you're absolutely right.
You don't have the brand to keep or to bring to the big three.
I should look like I designed it, and I can't draw for shit. Like, dead serious. Like, there's nothing stylish about this.
Yeah, but that's exactly what I'm saying. There's nothing there that is unique or genuine or like super stylish. Like, even if you like bit off an Air Force model, I would have gave you more credit. Like, I took the Air Force style and I made it backwards or something. Like, there's nothing there for stylists to keep selling this shit. Now, I understand who you're selling it to. And this is why I compared to the Jordan. When everybody jumped on you for making that phrase, you got to remember, Jordan said the motherfucking shoes were never meant for the average poor people.
No, it's not.
It wasn't meant for the regular fan. It wasn't meant. That's why it comes out that price point. 125 was a lot back then. Nigga, I wish them shits was 125 now. Nigga, let me get two, nigga. Let me get two. You get them? No. You talking about 210, 225 for a fucking shoe that you're not even gonna wear on the basketball court? Be mad as fuck if you wear them shits on the basketball court. You have to understand, there's a method to the madness that's already been established. Jordan has a history. All the grown-ups, all the kids over 28, even 28 now, all the kids over 28 have watched or it's heard or seen or
his name rings bells.
Yeah, the experience inside emotionally, mentally. Yeah, we have that connection. You know what I'm saying? I remember rocking the 4s when they came out. I remember rocking, the 6s, the 12s. Being in school, like, yo, nigga, we got to get the fresh with the African tongues, and that's why I remember them shits. You guys are just like, yo, you niggas don't even have the Nike sign on them. Talking about, I want to get them. Nigga, no, nigga. You getting the jump, man. You're not even getting the Nike joint.
But that's why I thought you should have came up one with some kind of logo instead of that BB.
The BBB, that's his brand. Big Baller brand.
Yeah, no, sir. Here's the thing. You figure every NBA team has 15 people on the team, but they only dress 12. Like, even if every player in the NBA purchased one of these BBs or Zoes, whatever the fuck he wants to call them shits, that would only a total to $7.5 million. Where the fuck you get $1 billion from, homie?
Yeah, that's what he wants to sell it to the brand. He wants to get with the brand because he knows the brand is going to sell it to the kids on the street.
See, wherever you went,
ain't that stupid.
Wherever you learned math, nigga, send me there. What college education or what school you went to?
Sign me up for your class, nigga.
Sign me the fuck up immediately.
That's
homie.
my point, my man. He's trying to sell something based off of a brand that is not there yet. Now, I'm gonna go back and piggyback off of what you said. You said this: you're gonna ruin the Suns' career before it starts. That is a lot of pressure. Not only do you have to perform, you have to be the number one super duper star, nigga. You gotta fucking get 110 points and mop the bitch up when you're done. Like, nigga, you gotta be it.
Nigga, I got that broom, nigga. I got that broom. Don't worry about it. Something, nigga.
Like, yo, it's a very hard thing, and it could possibly build a complex to him. But fuck it. I mean, at the end of the day, I honestly believe the kid probably come out and get hurt or some shit.
I'll put it like
you never
this.
know, with all that pressure, I don't know.
I'll say this. Once again, hey, genius. With a lot of, because I was having this conversation at work today, and it was like, look how many people have actually come across some money. Oh, it was yesterday we were talking. I'm sorry.
Right.
We were talking about NBA players, and we were saying how many NBA players, and I think one of the players we were talking about made $150 million in his NBA career, and is broken than us right now.
They spend it.
So you don't have to sell 10 million pairs. If you're going to sell it for $495, let's say you only sell 5 to 7 to 10,000 pairs. If you take that money and invest it properly, yes, you can continue to live the way you've been living while you were on the court, off the court. And I think that unfortunately a lot of players don't think like that.
They don't. But you see them, they spend the money, not necessarily always frivolously, but it appears to be.
No, they do it. They do it.
I'm trying to give them a little bit of it.
I ain't gonna give a nigga shit.
But you see them blow on it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, like I said, how many people have already mentioned this shoe? For this nigga to come out, I got 600 sales in about 3 weeks. I give him 3 weeks because it's about the 5th. Yeah, 3 weeks. So you got to be kidding me. That's pretty good. No
Just
advertisement, word of mouth. He did the Trump deal.
Hey,
everybody talked about my shit. Everybody's like, oh, we gotta check it out. I got 500.
Spend $1 worth of what do you say? Pushing a brand or anything like
That's
that.
it.
Have us talking about it in other media and sites and all that.
Right.
And I got the best free publicity in the world.
It's all on Complex. That shit is all on this. Everybody blogging about it. Everybody sitting there. The motherfucker hit the mainstream. And he hit the people who follow the shoes. I'm telling you, he's not stupid. I don't know if he fell upon this or he just saw it. Like, look, we're going to do this and do that. And I guarantee you, with this 300,000, they may make the high top. The high top or whatever. You know, we're probably going to get a whole new version. The Zo 4s. Nigga, you know what I'm saying? Look, I got the strap on them now, which will probably look better. And then, you get what I'm saying? But once he gets to sell that into there, because those big three brands, they like to make their prototypes.
Do they?
They like to make their own prototypes, and they want to put something in there that may stand out. Now, if you get to work with them, I mean, I don't know, but that $3 billion, there's probably some crazy deal you probably can get off. But because the child doesn't have any brand yet, you know what I'm saying? These shoes will not continue to sell after he comes out of the league, or God forbid he doesn't make it to the league or whatever the hell it is. So, but
nigga, I said 40 points, like Jeff said,
every game, nigga,
locker room swept and clean.
Yeah.
Cars detailed, like nigga, like I want some amazing shit. Like this nigga had a triple double and the rims were sparkling. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I never seen a nigga slam it and then wipe the shit off.
Like nigga, you got to do.
You see that?
I'm really trying. What I'm trying to find out right now is what kind of college career this motherfucker has had. This is what I'm trying to find out right now.
Yo,
he's a guard. Okay, LSU. Now I need to see some stats, homie. Like.
Yo, I mean, I'm not a fan of the shit, but I mean, I definitely see this is where the shoe game has now changed in the market. When you took it out of the athletes' hands, because the shoes aren't necessarily for athletes.
Not at all.
They're not wearing them, nigga. I'm buying Jordans and I'm not fucking on the court. I'm buying cross trainers. No. I'm not even jogging in my shits. I'm not doing nothing, nigga. Like, I'm not touching grass in my shit.
Buy them, take them out the box, yes. Put them on, laugh, look, put them back in the box, take a picture, and put the picture outside the box, and that probably be the last time
you ain't gonna see them.
Them shits has ever been worn.
Then that's how the market goes, and people will spend money like that. There are conventions on this shit, nigga. We go to sneaker conventions, we see this shit. You know how much money trades back and forth. Woo. And the price point ain't even, I'm gonna be honest, 100% ain't even that off, because if niggas is rocking Balenciagas, Pradas, and all them shits, and none of them motherfuckers are comfortable. At all. None of them motherfuckers comfortable. It's the name to even rock. Yes,
but the Gucci's are comfortable. I'm sorry. Them shits
you think they comfortable? You must have some slave feet. I don't know, nigga. Like my shits need to be fluffed with an air package or something, nigga. Like, I don't know. I'm special, I guess. But nah, nigga. All them shits, the Pradas is not comfortable. I rock them shits, and I be like, look, I got about an hour in these motherfuckers. Seriously, I got this Jordans on my shoulder because I ain't walking nowhere else with these shits. You gotta remember these things. They're built for style, man. They're built for that person who wants to show off, and he doesn't have the brand yet or build to keep that there. But I think if his father continues to do this stuff, it's gonna be there, and they're gonna trade off of this. I want to see how this shit comes down, because everybody's gonna be rocking the balls. And I'll guarantee you, it's gonna be all over the blogs for like the next month. Continue.
Hey, if you could get some sales from it, all right. So
yeah,
it's pretty much for his 3 sons. That's why he has the triple Bs.
Yes.
But his son, about to get drafted into the NBA, averaged 14.6 points per game.
Okay.
6 rebounds. And college best, 7.6 assists per game. That led the UCLA, the Brewers, to the Sweet 16.
Oh, okay.
Now, mind you, he's only playing 1 season, and NBA. I think the NBA got together with the college companies, and they started getting paid underneath the table. Of course. I remember you were allowing people to come straight out of high school. If you have the talent and the team wanted to draft you, you're good.
Right.
Then they passed the law. Okay, you have to be 1 year
in college.
Removed. Well, you had to be 1 year removed from high school.
Yeah.
So you have players like Brandon Jennings who said, okay, well, I'm going to go overseas and get paid for that year.
Yeah, and then come
back and get drafted in the NBA.
Yeah.
So he went, he did his 1 year. Oh, hey, you did lead him to the Sweet 16. You led the entire college. You are a point guard, and guards are a big deal in the NBA. So, it looks like you can score a little. You have enough height and strength to rebound, and you like assist. So there are some teams out there that can use a good point guard.
I mean, definitely. Look, he gonna find a spot. We know that, but we just saying, if you're trying to monopolize off of this brand that's not,
he can forget about that. We was talking about it. It's just not happening.
That's what I'm saying. It was like, nigga, this is not college. Let's go. We need you to do some numbers. I feel it, man.
You know what?
I'm with it. I would have rocked the same shit.
We're gonna take it to the next. We're offering True Vibe TV for $1 trillion. Put it out there. You know, even though we do what no one else can do, but $1 trillion.
That's it. $1 trillion. Nigga.
Trillion. Fuck it. Just go for the gusto.
That's a deal.
Nah. What you should have did, sir, to be honest with you, yes, great thing. I really think you're destroying your son's NBA career. And the reason why I say that is he could have got hit over his knee with a cane like Kerrigan, and it would have healed. But that mental shit stays with you forever. And what you don't want to have your son come into the NBA and be an average player or okay player. He will never live down that mentality, that baller, and you know, hey, some people can deal with depression, some people can't. They wind up taking their own lives. I'm not wishing that on you, sir. I'm not. Right. But everyone handles pressure differently than others.
I'll give you that. I mean, I definitely think it's a lot of responsibility that's being thrown on the child, and he doesn't understand it yet.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna show the best part of this sneaker for the rest. Them shits is fire from the bottom, yo. They put more design into the bottom than they did the actual shoe itself. Like, who did you, dogs? I know some. You should have found the most fires tattoo artist or designer in your town, in your area, and have them come up with the just. Show me your skills.
Yeah, that would have been hot.
And the best person will be included into. You don't even have to. Here's the thing. I'm gonna get you some information right now. You wouldn't even have to pay that person. What you could do is you would get your money depending on how many is sold.
I mean that's pretty much. I believe how the deal is running now.
And that's how it should have. And you could have got someone to truly design. What the fuck is this, man? I'm sorry.
That's
like, do these shits fit like Rockports? Them shits is pillows, nigga. Like, nigga, I'll jump off a building with Rockports and be good. Nigga, you know what I'm saying? That's why they niggas like, yo, was rock. Oh, okay, I'm gonna drop 200 on some Rockports because I know my feet gonna be singing all day long. Like, did we go to work or what?
That's my point, man. That's exactly.
So you have like you already like rock. They established. They have we comfortable. It don't matter if it's work boots, sneakers. They even have lady shoes now.
But that's it. They have a brand that shows comfortability.
Exactly.
He's trying to sell this shit next to the Pradas, nigga. And I don't even know. You get what I'm saying? Like, at that point,
the Pradas look fire. Them shits look beautiful. Them shits ain't comfortable, but them shits is fucking fire.
No, they are not. Like, nigga, am I walking on a brick? What the fuck is this?
You see why them niggas in the club, they staying still in them shits.
They're actually leaning, nigga.
Them niggas don't even want to go to the bathroom. Like, nigga, I'll hold this shit, nigga. I'll hold it.
Like, word up, but I mean, I wish you the best. I'm watching this shit, dude, because I want to see how that shit pans out.
Like you said, from a business standpoint, I wish you the best.
Yeah,
I think that it's you have a great business mind. I just think you should have worked it in a lot of different way, or really maybe did get with one of the other companies and do a strictly percentage deal. Like, I want absolutely no upfront money, but if we sell 1,000, we move to that.
But
if we sell 200,000 pairs, then we move to that.
That's part of the reason why Kanye left Nike. They don't do deals like that necessarily. What they do is we have this shoe in mind. We want you to sponsor this shoe. You get what I'm saying? So when you come to the time, especially when it's somebody like this, with this guy, they probably went in there and designed it around him. Like, we want to do a shoe deal with you. We're going to build it, break it, ship it, advertise it. We're going to do all that. So, our percentage is going to be 80. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to give you money up front. Like, here's the money to be our sponsor. You get what I'm saying? And your name will be on this shoe. But you get what I'm saying? So
like
you don't have control. Yeah. You don't have any super control. You don't have any super control of what the final product, you get what I'm saying, is. And that's what Kanye was like, I want my shits to be like this. And with the strap and all this other shit, it's like, okay, nah, nigga, I have engineers for that. I have people who do this.
Right.
You just shut up and I say, here's your black pair. You tell me you want them in gold, and I'll get you in gold.
Then he should have went to... I think he should have went to a Kanye West or something.
But that's my point.
Right.
If he came out the blue, was like, yo, we just partnered with Kanye West and Jay-Z, and here's your deal. This is gonna be the deal, and whatever the weird crazy deal would be, You get what I'm saying? It would have made more sense because now you're backing off of that brand.
But then Kanye want to go ahead and get locked up with a 730, crazy ass nigga. But nigga, you destroyed your son's NBA career. I'm just being real with you.
Look, I wish him the best, man. Yeah, there's a lot of pressure on the man's shoulders.
What?
We're gonna see. We're gonna see how the shit pans out. I just want to follow with the sneakers pan out. Let's see how that shit goes because this is that step for the average dude to make his own shoe though. Now, I'm gonna be honest because there's a lot of talented dudes, artists, tattoo artists, little designers, shit like that.
Right.
If they could find and partner with somebody else like this, I mean, not for $495, but now you may get the Kevin shoe or whatever the fuck.
Just like a gazillion people in this world. You figure if you could sell 20,000 pairs, you pretty good if you got signed the right deal.
But that's what they were saying. If that nigga sold a G, then he is straight. He sold the G.
Well, like you said, it depends on if it's 60-40, 70-80, 70-30, 80-20,
He didn't go into too much details or whatever it was, but that's the only shit that makes sense. Because they said, who gave you the design? Where did this shit come from? It's a generic design because
he got it from his younger son because that shit is plain as hell. I'm sorry, there's nobody my son and my daughter can draw something better than that, and they're just playing around.
That's my point.
Like that dude hit it right on the fucking head. Them shits look like orthopedic shoes for real.
He's at them orthopedics.
Like if you started targeting niggas, nurses and doctors and shit, I got you, nigga. You good?
Like you got to remember with that price point, man. That's why that deal's probably set that high, so he can recoup off of that. That's probably why.
What we always talk about, we always talk about, and we have this discussion repeatedly over and over again. There's a difference between profit and greed.
Yeah.
And if you got yourself into, we want to say from a music standpoint, you want to sign a 10-album fucking deal at this day and age, 2017.
Nigga, I don't even know why.
You know what I mean?
May not make 10 albums.
Yeah, so what you should have did is, if that person was a little too high, you sit and wait. He's going to the NBA.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember one of, because my cousin coaches AAU, and Cal got drafted by the Spurs. He got a sneaker immediately.
Now,
that nigga don't come off the bench.
Exactly.
I'm saying, but he got a fucking sneaker.
You got to remember this. Now, they did say the mother is sick, so this may be another reason of why they're pushing for cash. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
GoFundMe, nigga.
You stupid.
Dead ass.
Nigga.
No, I'm serious. If TLC could get a GoFundMe for an album that was never released, you could get a GoFundMe. No, seriously.
Yeah.
NBA, because NBA loves, I mean, no disrespect to your mother, your wife, charity case situations.
Yeah.
Look, I remember the NBA when Adam Silver first took over. It was a man who got hit with a heart condition or whatever. He really couldn't play. And what they did is they stopped the entire draft, and the NBA drafted that man. And it got him a lot of kudo points and a lot of, okay, this is new membership taking, new commissioner taking over. He's for the players. I even looked at him and say, yo, all right, now maybe I might start watching the NBA again. But,
right.
You have a good case scenario. Okay, most of the players, and I think to be that last 12th person in the NBA, that's $300,000 to $525,000 a year.
Right.
So you figure if everybody in the NBA donated $1,000, some going to donate more, it happens. You would have established a good amount of money to take care of your family, take care of your wife.
I'm not saying he broke. I don't know if he's hurting. I don't know none of that shit. I'm just trying to say that may be a contributing factor of, let's see if our son can make it before mom make it out, or something, whatever it is. But that's what they're saying.
She should have been in her fucking name then. How about that?
Stupid nigga.
Serious. Like it should have been in her name. Should have been some pink, whatever her favorite color is, or whatever
situation. Balls, nigga.
Yeah, something. You know what I mean?
No, that's fucked up, nigga. Oh,
Amazing Graces or some shit like that.
You got the Jesus version, nigga.
Yeah, like some. Again, man. Hey, I hope your son does get drafted. I hope he has a very, very successful career, and I hope your sneakers sell to the point to where you could put some money in your pocket and live comfortably. You know, I always tell Jeff all the time, and I tell people whoever been around my circle, my definition of rich is different from yours.
Facts.
Bills paid, food in the house, that's rich. Now, if you want to be well off, that's something totally different. There are different stipulations. A motherfucker having $10,000 outfit on and ain't eating 12 days, nigga, that's not balling, nigga. That's not balling.
Yeah, man. Look, get your ass some big baller brands.
Who?
Zo2s. That's it. Yeah.
What's the orthopedic store for the nurses and shit like that? What stores are those? Those surpluses, Army Navy stores.
Yo,
look for those pairs in your Army Navy store coming to you. No, seriously. Are they strictly order online only, or do specific
order online,
stores?
Order online. No stores yet. Nothing. Everything has been ordered straight to them, and people have sold. So. The big baller brands, I mean, he doesn't even have a give you respect.
No. I'll keep taking credit from this dude.
No.
You don't even have a storefront?
No. He has enough to continue the prototype. He has enough money right now, probably continue the prototype realistically. Even if he's on a 730 deal, which I hope he's not, but he's probably on some unsided deal.
Right.
Probably like the money up front goes to them, and they'll keep the patent, the design
and
of
they'll give him a little something inside.
Right.
But here's the thing, though. You're a sneakerhead. You know this right off.
What's that?
Sometimes, even if you wear a size 10, depending on the sneaker, you might have to jump to 11. You might have to jump down to a 9.5. So I'm not ordering no 495 pair of fucking sneakers, and these shits don't fit right.
Like exactly.
I need and that's what I'm saying. When you're doing your marketing, fire your fucking publisher, your management, whoever. When you talk about true superheads, and that's one right man up there, sneaker collection, you want to try them shits on.
Yeah, you got to rock them. You got to see how they going to fit, how they feel on you.
And the store probably be the last fucking time you ever wear them shits.
And there was a picture that I couldn't get. It was fucked up with the screen grab. They were just a pair, but they were taken from the front, and them shits looked like they had that big ass crease already in the front. And I was like, nigga, I can't rock them shits. Because it looked like you've been like standing on your shits like that, like tippy toes.
Like, nigga, you wear 12, you got on a size 9. Nigga, just so you can put every bit of your foot in that motherfucker.
Shit,
so it won't crimp up.
And I'm like, nah, bro, you got to take that back to the design.
But this is another fact. The fact that this gentleman is a melanated skin, and if that sneaker comes out horrible, you're gonna fuck shit up for black people for a very long time.
Nigga, you gonna have to
dead serious.
You gonna have to pay the big three to even fucking mention their name, nigga. Word. I'll be like, look, don't you never say.
I guarantee you, they got some white person right now laughing at them shits.
Them shits. For the heads, I mean, they not it.
Oh, they look better with the Nikes on them. Sorry.
Yeah, they look like a Nike shoe. I'm gonna be honest.
They look like fire with the Nike sign. You take a Nike sign away,
nigga, they probably stole the design over them shits. They look like the Kobe's.
Yeah, I know which ones they look like.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't want to say them names, but
that's what I'm saying.
Other than the little shit in the back, it looked just like them shits. All they did was change the back.
That's how they got away with the shit.
Yeah, like, just to fucking say. Like I said, you had your youngest son design them shits.
But that's my point, man. I respect the game. I respect it all. I respect the hustle. I keep it up, man, because you're the first of the kind of role, and I definitely believe you will start a trend. Your boy's gonna have to get a big brand to continue this shit, but maybe he will. Best of luck to him, though. But them shits, nah, nigga. Let me know when you get the Zo4s, and then we start talking. If we get to that shit, $495. It appears to be a high price point for an unknown shoe, an unknown market, but it's not off the cuff. Jordans go now off resale value, $400 or $500 kept in certain conditions. This nigga's still buying like $300-$400 for chewed up shoes, old original Jordans. I don't know why, but so I mean, you're not too far off. People have this money, and they will spend it. Especially the people who spend it frivolously. You made that for those people. You made that for the people who may already make the millions of dollars. Continue with getting them because you've already gotten about $300,000. You get so there's a method to your madness. I see it working, and it could only get better. For you to get $3 billion, even over a multi-year deal, I mean, stranger things may have happened. Trump is president, nigga. We don't know. You get what I'm saying?
LeBron got $96 million his first contract. Didn't play not one basketball. Mike is heaven, but Mike hasn't even gotten.
Mike wasn't even getting nowhere near that from before. You know, there was a time when his fucking Nike contract was higher than his NBA contract.
It always was, except for that one year. But that was his point. I want $25 million, and I ain't taking nothing. Let me say, all right, Mike, go ahead and take that.
but that was his brand. If he had switched to Adidas, and they was like, look, nigga, you get what I'm saying?
Adidas be number gazillion right now. His name
and that carries weight. And that's where it is.
Oh,
you need
gosh,
to get
you
to
just
that.
started something. Just imagine if one of those other entities went to Mike and say, "Hey, Mike, here's $3 billion." Could you imagine the sneaker game going fucking ballistic?
But Mike's game is his, you know, his business game is on sense. That nigga's worth billions now. You know, he tied it up. He got the brand back. That's why you get him without the Nike sign now. But it's still made by Nike. It's still this. You know, it's like Jordan brand. I want my shit under the brand, under my brand that sold, and we still buy them shits like fiends, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Like fucking fiends.
We went to Kicks Exclusive. Y'all look like kids in the candy store.
Mommy, chocolate. Yeah. Shit, how many
touching
kids?
Everything.
I had these. Look, how many kids I still see on Saturday mornings, man? That shit's crazy. On fucking line. Broke as fuck, too, but spending that last dollar. So he knows there's a market. There is a market.
Yes.
I'm not knocking it. You need to get the brand there to develop it yet, and you probably will find a way with all this attention you're gathering. So keep up the work, man. But on that note, we're going to get the hell up out of here. True, thank you for being here, my good man.
Always.
You know what it is. Jeff Shears Show next Thursday. How we do. We get up out of here. See y'all later.